shining a spotlight on skydiving, a sport that's been growing in popularity. Now, for some, it may look terrifying, but for others, it's about the thrill of the fall. News 3 reporter Julio Avila went to a local skydive center and explains why you shouldn't worry if it's something on your bucket list.
Skydiving is something that is extremely exciting. If you're into thrills, if you're into trying new things.
It's a sport that the guys at Skydive Suffolk say will have your adrenaline rushing.
It's so amazing to see somebody that's extremely nervous, extremely scared or terrified. And once we cross that threshold of leaving that airplane, everything goes away.
And it's getting more popular.
It has to do with just people finding out about it and becoming more popular. Some of it has to do with it getting more safe and safer as the years go by.
According to Compare Camp, there were over 3.3 million skydive jumps in 2018, going up by about 100,000 since 2016.
One thing that you know is it's not as scary as people make it out to be. It's a lot safer than they think.
This is the plane the passengers will get on, and it's right here where they'll get acquainted with the equipment. They'll put it on. They won't be alone. And once they have their equipment, they're going to go 14,000 feet in the air. First-timers and non-certified skydivers will have an instructor attached to them on the jump.
We've got 2 parachutes in here. If one of them doesn't work, we can get rid of it, use the backup. I've only had to use my backup twice in about 5,700 jumps.
According to Oklahoma's Skydiving Center, it reports only 1 death out of every 500,000 jumps and says you have a greater chance of being killed by lightning or from a bee sting. And those deaths, the website says, are because of, quote, experienced skydivers pushing the limits and increasing the risk envelope. But for most, they go for the experience and to cross off a bucket list item.
Some people it's relief. Some people it's, oh man, that was amazing. I'm super glad to be back on the ground. For some people, they're just like, I want to go back in the air right away.
In Suffolk, Julio Avila, News 3.